This one.
Let us dance among the stars. Let us carve our names on Mars. See that we hold the key. We are electricity. We are more than meets the eye. So much more than meets the eye. The head is closest to the sky. The mind, the cheapest way to fly. Oh, dreams, thoughts, ideas, can't you see? We are electricity. We are more than meets the eye. So much more than meets the eye.
That's making sense. Thinking this
Pull up, we at the Nike outlet, as you can see, right? See the store, all the little stuff. And when you go in, right? What's the first thing they got? Tell Jake to move, man. Tell Jake to watch out. Oh, help him in the car, big guy. So there go the wristbands. Available now, get your wristband.
Alright, shalom, this is GMS Wisconsin. This is another lesson on the RFID chip, just a gradual history and progressive.
Yeah, to show you how, like, basically to give you the history of the RFID chip and show you where it came from, where we at, and where it's going.
So the video clip that you just seen was a new commercial for a credit card corporation. Basically, what it's saying is that they're going to use the RFID chip in the form of a bracelet or anything, so they can use or have transactions without cash. You know, a cashless society.
The fear of people stealing your identity, because it can't work without that person's DNA or whatever it takes for it to work.
And as you notice on the video with the bracelet it says the bracelet will never get lost, get stolen. Even if it did get stolen, nobody can use it because it matches your DNA.
Right.
So what we're about to get into is how the universal product code works. And I just have another quick video for you guys using.
Pull this up. We're about to read into
Okay.
that a little bit.
Well,
But now play the video first.
Okay.
They like videos.
Yeah.
This is working with UPS. How smart labels work.
How does UPS keep track of so many packages? Millions of packages every day, hundreds of thousands of employees. The UPS Smart Label is the technology that keeps everything organized. A Smart Label contains 3 barcodes. 2 of them are normal barcodes. The third is a square maxi code that stores things like the sender, the recipient, and the package size in a digital form. These labels are incredibly important to the computers that control the packages. When a package flows through WorldPort, it gets scanned up to 6 times. Packages also get scanned when picked up by the driver, when loaded onto planes and trucks, and so on. The UPS computer system knows where
Right.
every
So as you
package
see,
is
you
on
see
every
the,
minute of its
UPC
trip.
code and how it's being used. Now, it's a very important things that to point out in that clip. One, the smart, what they call it, the
Smart
smart
UPC,
Smart label.
the smart label. Why is it a smart label, and why is it so different, and why is it so new, and why is it so relevant? Because it's person to person. That's what makes it a smart label. The other ones cannot read person to person. That one actually is interfacing person to person. So it's getting you ready for that. You would neither buy or sell, rich or poor. And another thing that it does is what? It tells you that it tracks all of its boxes and labels all over the world. So they're going to use these same smart labels to basically track all the people all over the world.
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah, just read a little bit. No, go ahead.
It's a prelude to what is about to be integrated on a large scale.
Right.
Because I used to work for UPS.
They had to work the bugs out. So what did they do? They put it through shipping and handling and shipping and handling and receiving, and ran it through the companies first, the corporations, because the big agenda is what? Is to use it for you people. That's why they just brung in that last smart label. That's what? A person to person interface. That's what they needed.
Yeah.
So the system is being implemented through that new smart little chip, last little box they got.
Yeah, and that the UPC code you see on the screen is kind of inferior to the smart tag that they got now. So
This label only tells you what the product is. The smart label tells you who
address,
Person to person.
information.
That's what it's about. Person to person.
Okay, I'm just gonna read a little excerpt out of this article. How UPC barcodes work. It says, if you go look in your refrigerator or pantry right now, you will find that just about every package you see has a UPC barcode printed on it. In fact, nearly every item that you purchase from a grocery store, department store, or a mass merchandiser has a UPC barcode on it somewhere. Have you ever wondered where these codes come from and what they mean? In this article, we will solve this mystery so that you can decode any UPC code you come across. UPC stands for Universal Product Code. UPC barcodes were originally created to help grocery stores speed up the checkout process and keep better track of inventory. Now, like the brother just said, the UPC barcode you see on the screen is inferior to the smart barcode that they have now. The smart barcode is what is really used to speed up cash transactions in the stores that you see. Because what they do is they take Apple iPhone or a Google Android and they load the app onto there, throw a scanner on it, and you can go to any person in the store, any type of clerk or any associate in the store, and you can check out on the spot. You don't have to wait in the line anymore. So as they're passing it through gradually, they're using it under the guise of convenience.
Okay.
It says UCB barcodes were originally created to help grocery stores speed up the checkout process.
Exactly. Keep going.
And keep better track of inventory.
Right.
But
so now the elites want to keep better track of you, they inventory. Why is you their inventory? Because when your mother had you, she signed that birth certificate, which made you a straw man, which made your names in the all caps. So you they product. So now you finna become the label.
Yeah. It says, but the system quickly spread to all other retail products because it was so successful. UPCs originate with a company called Uniform Code Council, or UCC.
Thank you. Tell them.
Yeah, it's the UCC. The Uniform Code Council.
That wasn't no coincidence.
This is code for the UCC creditor report.
Right, exactly what I was just explaining, not knowing that it's right there in the document.
Right, and then all UPC codes have those numbers that you see right under these lines.
And that's why you got what's called a social security number.
Exactly. Right. So when they sign it over, when your mother signed you over that little document giving you away to the elites, you come with a tag. That tag is that number that they give you. All right. So you can be part of their inventory, their product.
A manufacturer applies to the UCC for permission to enter the UPC system.
See that? See how they gotta ask the UCC? That's because that's who really running everything. The elites.
Yeah.
That's they system saying that we own all these people in the world.
It says the manufacturer pays an annual fee
A
for the
yearly
privilege.
fee. Right. See that? So because they tracking us and they tell us they bringing in and they do it quarterly, but they do it what? Annually. Everything is set up under their system.
It says in return the UCC issues the manufacturer a 6-digit manufacturer identification number.
There go that number 6.
And provides guidelines on how to use it. You can see the manufacturer identification number at any standard 12-digit UPC code. The UPC symbol has 2 parts.
Yeah,
That's just like when you sign a birth certificate. They give you a UCC, a social security number.
All
right. So since they trying to play God, because that's what they trying to do by knowing where everybody at, being able to locate everybody. So we're gonna give you the scriptures on that.
All right, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 23 verses 19. It says, "Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun."
See that? So that's what they trying to do. They trying to copy that.
It says, "Beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts."
See that? And that's how the elites want it. They want to know our most secret parts. So they want to play like the Most High. His name is Yahushua.
All right, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 7. That even the very hairs of your head are all numbered.
Right, see that? This is Yahushua power. Every hair on your head is accounted and numbered. He know everything about you. That's exactly what the elites want. That's why Kanye West said, "No one man shall have all this power." They envy that.
Fear not, therefore.
Yeah.
Ye are of more value than many sparrows.
Right, meaning don't fear nothing. So we're not fearing this RFID chip and the martial law that's coming, but I'm gonna stay on top.
The next article I'm going to read about is going to be from BusinessWire.com. It's going to be dealing with the VeriChip and the HealthLink. It says VeriChip Corporation launches the HealthLink system in Florida, revolutionizing future or emergency medicine. It says Delray Beach, Florida's emergency healthcare system is receiving a shot in the arm this week with the introduction of HealthLink.
This is how they're going to introduce the RFID chip.
A revolutionary biomedical technology created by VeriChip Corporation of Delray Beach, Florida. The introduction is initially aimed at residents and hospitals in the greater Palm Beach area. The service will eventually be introduced throughout the state and the nation. 16 hospitals in the region have welcomed the system into their emergency room protocol practices and signed on as program participants. So this is basically a test run or a trial run for the RFID chip, so they can push it on to other hospitals in other states around the country. It says HealthLink connects a person to his or her personal health record, allowing partnering system hospitals and their emergency room doctors and nurses to have immediate access to vital records during a health crisis.
That's perfect because they made $1 billion hospital in California, and what they got this thing made by Sequoia. All right, now it's a device that you can wrap around your arm. It's like a watch, and it carries all your vitals, all your health information, and it sends it straight to the doctor. He could be at home, he could be doing anything, he could be on vacation, and he got your vitals on an iPad. All right, so that's exactly what the brother's talking about. But the company name is Sequoia.
It says, for program participants, this means they will be able to receive critical care more rapidly, accurately, and safely. Emergency contact information is also provided, offering greater peace of mind for the HealthLink member, his or her family, and caregivers. HealthLink requires an implanting program participants with a tiny microchip, similar in size to a grain of rice. Now what does that sound like? The RFID chip.
Yeah.
Just under the skin in the rear upper portion of the right arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because that's what it was about.
It says the HealthLink microchip contains 16-digit identification number that, when scanned by a HealthLink handheld electronic reader, provides a secure link to a private online database that reveals a patient's personal health records and emergency contact information. No other information is contained on the microchip. Once the HealthLink microchip is implanted, it cannot be lost or stolen. Of course it can't be lost or stolen because it's in your skin already.
Right. And then you can't take it out because the material that the RFID chip is made of meshes right with your flesh, your organic skin.
We gotta do this, Scott Silverman.
Okay. And they put it on the right side of the arm because the right side of your body holds the most electricity from the neurosensors in your brain. All right. And also that goes hand in hand with the prophecy in the scriptures, Revelation 13 and 15.
Yeah.
It says Scott R. Silverman, chairman and CEO of VeriChip Corporation, creator of HealthLink, says, as a Florida company and leading provider of radio frequency medical identification systems. See, he added in medical identification systems. Now, a regular person isn't going to think RFID chip, oh, that's the chip talking about in Revelation, because he just threw the word medical in there.
Right.
That's a play on words.
Yeah. New speech.
It says, we're particularly pleased that Greater Palm Beach area residents will be among the first in the nation able to take advantage of the HealthLink system in service, adding, people need to know that a simple yet critical tool has become available to add to their arsenal of wellness products and services.
Yeah,
that's it.
Right. So we're going to actually show you where they actually store this information at. Everything has a headquarters and a location or a hub where you store your information. Every corporation got a hub where they store their information, their most valuable information. So we actually got the hub of the mark of the chip, or what, RFID chip, also known as what? Positive ID, mark of the beast, 666, VeriChip, Veritech.
Veritech.
Yeah, Veritech. Any other names that they try to code it in?
HealthLink.
HealthLink is all the same thing. That's why we keeping y'all up by educating y'all with the history to keep y'all up on how they switching.
Or Digital Angel.
Thank you.
This is from the book The World's Last Dictator. This is page 257, titled The Beast of Belgium. The giant supercomputer of the world is in Luxembourg, just out of Brussels.
It's on page 257.
The capital of the European Community of Nations.
Right, the capital of the European nation. So the European nation will be called who in the Bible? The beast?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give the right name. Maybe that's why I say the beast of Belgium.
That's right.
Maybe that's why the book say that.
Right. It says, it is now the financial capital of the world.
See, that is now the financial capital of the world. Now you get it. Money is the root of all evil. Now y'all starting to get some understanding.
It says the supercomputer is called the Beast.
See that? And what Obama name is Kyle? It'll come up. No, I mean, we name it. I just be like, I know
the Beast,
we don't throw it up there.
This is a fact. We have documented evidence.
And that was a fact, what I just spoke. That's why it's in post-production.
This is a fact. We have documented evidence that the bank managers of Bank of America have recently been briefed that transactions will go through the supercomputer of Europe, and it is named the Beast. It is an acronym.
See how everybody use acronyms? Which the Beast is an acronym for, then you got to get on that.
For Brussels Electronic Accounting Surveillance Terminal.
That's it. Right, there you go. So we got another book, and we on Google for this one, imagery.
The World's Last Dictator.
Yeah, and I'll say names are exposed.
Oh, right.
They got us up on that too.
The next book is called Satan Angels Exposed, on page 228.
Okay,
it says, you are looking at the common market headquarters in Brussels, and it has a picture. Brussels, Belgium. Antichrist, quite possible, could become the head of this union of 10 nations.
Yeah, we know that's the elite bankers.
Yeah.
So what we gonna do then? Yeah.
It says, you will note this book. This building is shaped in the form of a stylized cross.
Right. See that? You would, because the cross go back to what? Crossing Yahweh Shai out. It goes back to what? The cross is really the tha, which means the end. It goes back to what else?
Cross and Nero.
Cross and Nero.
Thank you, brother. The cross and Nero. Bring that out. Y'all got it.
What's the cross and Nero? All that is that basically it's a broken tree,
Right.
or it's a broken
And it
crucifix,
looks
which
like that.
symbolizes that the nation of Israel has been broken.
Right.
So what the Emperor Nero do? He burnt down the city of Rome and blamed us, the Jews, for it. So he would have a reason to persecute us.
And it's also the worship of the Talmud.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Okay. Scriptures.
Second Esdras. This is Second Esdras 9:1.
Gotta filter everything through the Bible. That shit don't come through the Bible. I don't know where you got that from.
He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right. And this work we doing, this is how you measure the time. Because us brothers putting these lessons together, showing you on how this RFID chip is creeping its way into positive ID, which crept its way into, if you might want to help me with the order, Very chip, which crept its way into, and Scott, what's his name?
Scott Silverman.
Right. And he got off of it, and who did he put in charge of it?
Oh, Joseph J. Grillo, and then you got Daniel E. Penny.
See that? So they trying to shift CEOs around because they know we hot on that ass.
And these were they once worked for companies like GE. What is that? The company that worked Simmons that do the health. They make like the automated services for the healthcare. You know, so they
all insider, all inside boys.
And what they do, they just hop them from business to business.
Right. Agent provocateurs, you shift them around.
Yeah. And Positive ID is actually the founders of Positive ID is Digital Angel. You look them up. They're a subsidiary company up under the Digital Angel, Positive ID. All right. It says, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before,
right, the mark of the beast,
then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yes, and he have been visiting the world spiritually. Anybody want to get it? No, that's okay. That's okay.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes,
right, and y'all have been seeing those.
And uproars of the people.
What's been going on all over Europe? What's going on all over the Middle East? Why Egypt still in uproar? What happened? A couple years ago, I could have sworn we was outside in Kenosha, nowhere, telling y'all that America is funding that coup over there. How do we know? Because we actually got footage of them having canisters that say USA, made in the USA. And they still over there fighting. What's 4 years later?
Yeah.
So uproars of the people, and like the brother said, the 99 versus the 1%, and there will be another tax revolt in this country, and it's coming in the theater near us.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right. Says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Everything has been in, and it's manifest. How you know the end is manifest? Because the last prophecies are slowly coming up, well, not slowly, they're coming to pass.
They being positioned,
and they're being slowly implemented by the devil. They
being positioned all in our life and becoming a reality.
That's right.
Yeah.
Me being that Foot Locker and turning around and seeing that band on there of the commercial that we just showed, the first video we showed y'all doing this lesson, you notice right after that, no, what you seen outside, that was me yesterday out recording that. So this ain't no far-fetched thing.
That's a workman being diligent, being circumspect. Because right, what the brother's seen, that's first step, and then that second step is the video we started off with. with them exchanging the money and what. So it look all
Creative
it
and
look all
all
nice
new
and you know what I'm saying. That's how they gonna captivate you idiots, man.
Yeah, especially with the whole.
Especially when you see LeBron doing it.
Right.
Wade exchanging hundreds of millions of dollars betting and shit.
Yep.
Y'all gonna think that's cool.
Yep.
You mean tell me somebody can pay me right then? Like they gonna think that's cool.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the movie that showed you that was the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake and Christina Ricci.
That's right, yeah.
And the way they
But
get
we
the
ain't
people,
gonna go too far in there.
Yeah.
We got a lesson of that coming up. We can't go too far in it.
Because I was
Yeah, that's yours. That's yours.
Alright, this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
right. That's the American lifestyle. All right, that's the homosexuality, all into this new age, this new technology, all this bullcrap that you see out here in this world.
And they did it with the Arabs. It was called the
Arab Spring.
Arab Spring. Because after they got done finishing the Arab Spring, if you actually pull up the Time magazine of the Arab Spring Brotherhood is finished, why they show all the Arabs in the cafes, shops all over, new cell phones, iPods, everything.
That's right, man.
And it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. And how is he gonna do that? How is he gonna do that if he doesn't implement it in all aspects of society? Every world that there is, there's a sports world, music world, a video game world, a health world.
And it's funny you say that because the same positive ID companies, they work with the video game.
Yeah.
Digital Angels, they work with video games.
Yeah.
They work with automated services that create the stuff in the hospital for the technology, the MRI scans, and all this the other stuff that they use for the healthcare.
Yeah. So it's bigger than just you need it to buy things or you need to sell things. You're gonna need it to function in this everyday life in this Orwellian society that's coming up.
That's right, because the video games that's a big thing. The video games, they have the internet, the online. So you can actually sit in your home and buy a game off the internet and play it right there without having to go to the store. They got the online bucks, all right? Now they have the Bitcoin, but they have the online currency that you go to the store, you can put your money on that, and you can and it automatically transfers onto your account, and you can buy stuff via the internet. It's all part of the same system.
Yeah. So
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
That's from Lil Wayne all the way up to us that ain't got nothing. Go ahead.
To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, so everybody in the world that you know is famous, whether they're on the street, they're bummed, they're poor, they all have to get this chip.
And that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's right, so you're not going to be able to function in this society without this form of currency. That's because that's what it is, all right?
But it's about what the Bible says.
Exactly.
It ain't about what men say, feel, think. It's all what these scriptures will come to pass.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't be saying that.
Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. What is the number of a man? And his number is 666.
That's your UPC code.
Right, and the man gonna be giving out this mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip.
Matthew 24.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets.
Right, so you got those like they say those that diverge believers from the truth, all right, just for coming up with wild doctrines. All right, you got the church pastors, you got the Roman Catholic Church, you got all these sects that diverge people away from the truth.
It says, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, and so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
That's right, because through their doctrine, They are deceiving the very elect. They think basically what they're saying is prosperity. It's okay to mingle in the society. It's okay to be successful. And the only way you're gonna be successful is if you sell out in the society. Because this society is made up. This is Satan's society, basically.
That's it. And then Revelation 14.
Now this if you get it.
This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image,
Which a lot of you Americans are doing. You that's going into church, you are worshiping the beast. You that's just working your 9 to 5 job, you are worshiping the beast.
If you with American society, you worship the
Period.
beast.
You
Now
worship
you just got to get the mark, but it's already in your mind.
Yeah.
You just got to actually get sealed with the mark. That's gonna seal your fate right there.
and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Right. The Lamb is Yahweh Shai and us, and the holy angels. And we're going to see y'all get devoured in the fire. That's the wrath of his indignation. The thermonuclear ICBM nuclear missiles that's going to fall out the sky.
This second Esdras 4:26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. Right, so y'all can't. A lot of y'all watch these videos and y'all say, this boring. I can watch a Lil Wayne video. Right, you can't comprehend what was given to the righteous. So if you tune from this page or you flag this page talking about that was a waste of time, then this scripture was for you.
Exactly. And the elect don't get it. It's not. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
That's why I say if it was possible, they'd deceive the very
right.
elect.
Right.
But we standing here, we doing the lesson. Brothers gonna get the information. That's why we gonna put it out there.
Alright. This is the next article. This is on the Positive ID website, positiveidcorporation.com. It says glucose chip. Taking the capabilities of RFID implantable microchips beyond simple identification. Positive ID received a patent in 2006 for an embedded biosensor system that combines an embedded biosensor system on an implanted RFID microchip.
What? Nate, do you hear that?
Yana, embargo. What they got to do in embargo?
One potential application of this biosensor system is an implantable biosensing RFID microchip that measures glucose levels in the body in real time. To advance this application, Positive ID partnered with Receptors Limited Liability Company.
Right. Legal liability corporation, meaning something happened to your ass, they ain't liable.
An expert in the field of proteomics.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Because the point is, that's getting you ready for the chip, but they're giving you all these health benefit reasons on why to disregard this chip thing because you have a health problem.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck they talking about?
Yeah.
You got a glucose problem.
Yeah.
You got a nicotine problem.
Right.
you got a memory problem. So, oh well. So, all y'all with all these problems, y'all gonna die with these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is from the next article. The dailymail.co.uk. Could this be a dieter's best friend?
And why what we showing you is all the forms of getting you ready for the chip, but in this own world. Mm-hmm. And they bringing it to you as this disguise to really debunk what we actually doing here today. Yeah. That's really why y'all getting all these different things shot to y'all psychic. And how y'all being, let me explain y'all how spirit work a little bit. This is how they shocking y'all psychic. They just put it on the goddamn TV. Your subconscious picking it up without your conscious brain, because y'all idiots, knowing what y'all listening to. So you getting ready in the morning, getting ready for work. You got the news on. They telling you that they bringing out these new weight loss chips. They implant in your arm and in your hand. It's going in your psychic. In your psychic, in your how I say it. Your subconscious, but your conscious don't even know. Realize it. But what happened is this. You will get on later after work, you will run into our site. Because they have been 360 your subconscious with that bullshit. When you run into us, it's going to neutralize our information. Because you're going to say, they talking about, no, they got this chip that you can use weight and it can monitor how much cholesterol and calories.
That's why I said if it was possible, they'd be able to see it.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Just regurgitate that scripture again. That's why the Lord used what's called repetition on y'all. Go ahead, my brother. Anytime anybody want to cut in, cut in.
Could this be a dieter's best friend? New weight loss chip.
America is overweight.
Most overweight country in the world.
And everybody in what? The workout sphere.
Yeah, that is true.
Through the
And then they have
GMOs.
this thing, the American weight loss plan that they have. It's big in America.
Yeah.
It's been quiet for a little bit. You ain't really been seeing it.
That's why Michelle came. Yeah. Everybody, let's work out. Getting the kids ready. Okay. Sexy parents.
Exactly.
They got the parents with the outfits. Remember the Target commercial with the white lady with the all red on?
Yeah.
So they're working out and shit. Remember they read that commercial first.
Yeah.
And we started picking up that this workout spirit coming. Then Michelle comes talking about kids, let's everybody get, and everybody let's get fit. Then they come the basketball wives, they come the sexy dresses, they come the forever young, they come the football, here come the new outfits, the new sexy football jerseys for the women.
And before that, they blew the people up just to bring in the agenda.
Exactly.
Thank you, brother.
Through the hormones and through the GMO foods. They had everybody sitting down, relaxing, eating. Everything is coming into the technological age, so you can just sit on your couch and press the button and everything just works for you.
Yeah.
Look.
That's right. Remember the chip that is supposed to
Make sure y'all talk to the camera.
I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue, but we talked about it the other day. But these corporations are umbrella. They're umbrella corporations. So they set y'all up with feeding y'all fast food for the last 30, 40 years, and then knowing that's Esau doesn't diligently search these things out until it gets to this age where the workout spirit and all the health information that's coming out, and you people want to confirm. Yeah, exactly.
Problem, reaction, solution.
Yeah, right.
The people reacted. Here go y'all solutions. Let's run their solutions.
It says, could this be a dieter's best friend? News weight loss chip implanted in the arm tells you when to stop eating. The genetic chip would constantly check for fat in the blood, and when someone has eaten too much, release a hormone that states hunger.
Now, to be honest, who wouldn't want to have that? Like, let's be honest.
Right.
When you like to know, like when you, especially you being an athlete or somebody, when you want to know when you starting to add fat to your body, instead of finding out the hard way, to looking at being like me, damn, Tito.
Right. A lot of people are undisciplined.
I was just about to say, yeah,
they made this society.
Right,
like
exactly.
Because
super size.
Right.
They got rid of the medium cups and said, no, you guys going to get a small or a large.
Right.
The do what thou wilt spirit. America's all about the do what thou wilt spirit. I'm going to eat what I want. I'm going to do what I want. If I want to exercise, that's my problem. That's what I want to do. Well, until you get fat, now you got to get a chip. Tell you when.
Because now you don't want to die because people don't realize they don't like to die. Right.
Exactly.
But okay, y'all, let's roll.
It says, early versions of the device led to obese creatures eating less fatty food and shedding weight. It also stopped releasing the diet drug when they reached a normal weight.
Okay. Oh, good benefit.
So it releases a drug too.
Yeah, good perks. That's it. Okay. We just introducing them as being 360 to your psyche. That's our job, to show what's coming. So we showing you. Luke 16:18.
Now they're gonna hit your kids.
Yeah. You can't leave the young ones out, Hosea 4:1. You can't leave the young ones out.
This is
Well, he got to well, should we do the scripture first?
Yeah, the Luke comes.
Yeah. Well, no, do the video. Because after the Mexican girl jumped, then that's when I heard them out. She finna jump for joy.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian,
An astronaut.
a movie star, an architect.
Every child deserves health care. That's why Geisinger Health Plan now offers CHIP, the Children's Health Insurance Program for uninsured children
uninsured.
and teens. And now you can't make too much money for CHIP. And for most families, CHIP is free.
I want to be the president of the United
Welfare
States.
babies.
CHIP, brought to you from Geisinger Health Plan. Apply today. Call or visit our website.
That's it. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what the word chip means.
Yeah, same thing we've been talking about. RFID chip, same thing.
An astronaut.
A movie star, an architect.
Every child deserves health care. That's why Geisinger Health Plan now offers CHIP, the Children's Health Insurance Program for uninsured children and teens. And now you can't make too much money for CHIP. And for most families, CHIP is free.
Yeah, so the CHIP stands for Children's Health Insurance Plan,
CHIP,
which is another, that's another guys under Obamacare. So they just told you that it's for uninsured children and teens. Now, it's just another guise for the children to get the RFID chip, to monitor their medical records and to monitor their weight loss. Because, you know, children are undisciplined. Children don't always have their insurance cards on them because their parents got to be around for that.
Yeah, put in the children of light. Wiser than the children. I mean, the children of this world.
And the parents always want affordable health care for their children, so now they're going to get it through this operation called CHIP.
Hosea 4:1, 9-13. Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, they didn't have the Latin jumping on. I don't know what happened. Was it the same one?
Yeah, same one.
Okay. I didn't see a jump at the end.
So yeah, so as you can see, just due to the advertisement, how they told you it's for low income, which we know that's code word for Israelites. And a lot of you Latins, now y'all finna find out on why Obama passed that immigration reform for y'all. This is why he passed it, because he knows something about y'all. Let's see what the scriptures say.
Hosea 9:13. Ephraim, as I saw, Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place.
Right.
But
Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, the whole Latin tribes, Mexicans too.
It says, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer.
See that? Who is the murderer? America. Who y'all finna give them over to? Talking about we made it second term, Obama. Why? So he can do immigration reform to do what? Bring y'all ass back over here to finish slavery to the murderer. And that's what y'all like to do.
Leviticus, what we got? Leviticus 18:21.
Okay, do the Luke first.
Alright, this is Luke chapter 16, verse 8. And the Lord commended the unjust steward because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light.
Right, that's talking about the white man. Esau and the Edomites, the white man, white woman. You can walk up to them and ask them what the chip. They'll give you. They not only will tell you the 666 like a normal Jake will tell you, but they also will tell you it's the RFID chip. And they'll tell you it's in Obamacare. How I know? I got a document where a white woman put together about 2-3 years ago informing that it was in the Obama healthcare bill, which I already knew about, but I ain't seen no. But when I looked up her video, I went to search out, was there any blacks or Latins making videos like that? There wasn't any. There wasn't any. And the white girl looked good. But oh well.
This is Leviticus 18
21
and 21. It says, and thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech. Neither shalt thou profane the name of the Lord. The Most High. I am the Lord.
Yeah, you shouldn't let any of your children pass through the fire. And that's what you're doing when you sign your children up for this health care, the children's health insurance plan.
That's the chip. That's you Israelites doing what y'all forefathers did back in the day. They physically passed them through the fire and sacrificed them. Today, you sacrificing your kid by letting them take this chip and be a part of this healthcare bill and be a part of American philosophy. And I'm a Latin American, and that's why Yahweh Shah said, "What? You take your kids to the murderers."
Yeah, that's right. And this murderer is a so-called white man. You put him through this system. Okay, make it down CQ.
Yeah, and a lot of y'all know about this nigga named Nick. I can't even say it.
Nicoderm CQ.
Yeah, CQ is a patch, but this was one of the earliest forms of getting you desensitized to the RFID chip. That's what this was. This came out towards the what? 90s. I remember this when I was a kid. My auntie was being told to put the patch on, and she actually, matter of fact, she had the patch for a couple months. I remember that. And then she said, "This shit making me more. I wanted more or some shit." She was telling me. Yeah, I heard that a couple times. Yeah.
And a lot of them still wearing this patch to this day.
Yeah. We ain't got to read today. It just stopped. Administer a little nicotine to cut the cravings from you craving the tobacco.
This is the next article. It says Google planning to microchip for people's brains.
They ain't leaving nothing out, is they?
Damn.
It's lining up right with the scriptures too.
Yeah. Engineering boss at internet giant says sci-fi style technology will begin by helping disabled people control wheelchairs. It says Google faces major backlash over claims it colluded with U.S. authorities to open a back door to users' personal information. But it nevertheless intends to leverage the wealth of data it holds on people to offer them increasingly personalized search results. The ultimate ambition is to get inside users' heads with microchips that will download search results straight into their brains. You don't even need a computer.
Right. You see that?
You are the computer.
You are the computer.
You see that on Elysium, the movie Elysium, where they plugged into his head and he uploaded the stolen data.
Yeah, and that's what it was all about. And, and you notice how they needed him to just get that to do what? To reset the system.
Yeah,
right. That was it. It was all about getting him to get that data in him to just reset. Right. And once he resetted the system, what did it do?
It let everybody.
Because you should know about this one. What do the elites do when they taking down a society and bringing in a whole new society?
Oh, the hostile takeover?
Yeah, that's what they was doing. That's what he was doing. That was because that's a corporation, it's a business. You see how she was running it?
Right.
That was a hostile takeover. And who's the hostile people? All the poor people.
Right.
Oh shit, that's what the card said.
Yeah, in the new Monopoly game, it's the same way.
And now it's all about the corporation.
Yeah. And they got this new show, Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Intelligence. They got this new show, Intelligence, where they put the microchip into an agent's brain, and he can scan you, know who you are, pull up information about anything, you can see it right through his eye.
That go on this. Yeah, okay. Remember I was like, remember I told you about it.
Oh,
the TV show Intelligence.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have it on here.
It's not even.
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, why is he finna explain something we supposed to be doing?
I'm not gonna pull it up.
Because I want y'all to save all the information for when we get to it, especially if we know we're gonna bring it out.
Oh, and they're stemming this off the Google glasses too. They're upgrading from the Google glasses to the Google chip.
Right. Explain the glasses a little bit. Don't even read it. Just give them a rough draft of what you know about the glasses.
What happened with
Let
the Google?
Stephen do.
Okay.
Well, well, he would probably.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. Yeah. Oh, I know a little about it. It interface with the social network, Twitter, Facebook. What else they got? Instagram. And if you have any, so double honors to the elders, especially El Tar, sending out that order a couple years ago to get off Facebook because the NSA and the FBI all runs and they sharing information. What proves that? Now the glass is coming out years later, and they actually can have it where a person can pull your information up, your name, your status, if you married, single, what school you go to. Just make it seem like you filling out your Facebook again. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how that shit go. How many kids you got? What's your parents' name? Everything.
Dragon Ball Z, where they showed the emotions, where it was from,
how much power level,
the powers, and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So we gonna run this show coming out called Intelligence, cause they gonna 360 your psychic, so they putting it on your TV and through your sitcoms too. Oh, y'all, trust me. You gonna take this.
Can you explain why you are trespassing on government property? that woman who brought you coffee.
She's afraid of you.
Why is that, Badri?
I haven't told you our names. Did you just do that?
Riley. Pleasure to meet you. What do you know about a program called Clockwork? It's this generation's Manhattan Project. The most devastating weapon ever built. While other agencies have been busy trying to make artificial intelligence more human, we gave a human kind of power that had previously only been found in a machine. An advanced intelligence agent. I want you to protect it for us.
I haven't told you our names.
Oh, finally.
We connected a human being directly to the information grid. Internet, telephone, satellite.
All the intel I have access to, I can see it like a virtual evidence wall. The chip processes it like a computer, but my brain metabolizes
What do you know about a
it
program
like
called
a
Clockwork?
brain.
That is a great party trick. This generation's Manhattan Project. The most
changed your hair
devastating
color.
weapon ever built.
Wow. Photo you emailed your
While other
boyfriend in
agencies
college.
have been busy trying to make artificial intelligence
1060
more
on
human,
SATs?
we gave a human
I was a
kind
bad
of power
test
that
taker.
had previously
Youngest woman
only
ever
been found
appointed
in
to
a
presidential
machine.
detail.
An
Now
advanced
what?
intelligence
Following around the
agent.
charming devil with a
I want you to
microchip in his
protect it
brain.
for us.
Almost every word of that was accurate.
Gabriel, you're
Almost.
done.
Where'd I get wrong? Finally.
Charming.
We connected a human
Come on,
being
I thought
directly
this was
to
the
the
part where you
information
share
grid.
and bond.
Seems like the part where I find out how much of a pain in the ass
All
you
the
are.
intel I have access to, I
Eyes
can
up front.
see it
What you're about
like
to
a
see is a
virtual evidence
kidnapping.
wall. The
Victim is
chip
Dr.
processes
Cassidy,
it
our
like a
top
computer, but my
neuroscientist.
brain metabolizes it like
This is
a
more
brain.
than personal.
Cassie's like a father to me.
What would your government do
You
to you
changed
if
your
they
hair
learned
color.
you made a second chip?
Oh, photo you emailed your boyfriend in
An
college.
untested,
What's that
possibly
supposed to
defective chip in a live
1060 on
human?
SATs?
No.
Come on.
I was a bad test taker.
Youngest woman ever appointed presidential detail. Kidnappers are Chinese.
what? Translation?
Following around the charming devil with a microchip
Where'd you
in his
learn
brain.
Mandarin? Almost every
Didn't.
word
I got
was
an answer.
accurate. You mean
Almost.
upgrade?
Where'd I get wrong?
Xiang means box, yes, but 保险 Xiang
Come on,
means
I
safe.
thought this was the
Being
part where we
safe.
share and bond.
Seems like the part where I find out how much of a pain in the ass
I'm
you
in the
are.
database now.
Eyes up front. What you're about to see is a kidnapping. Victim is Dr. Cassidy, our top neuroscientist.
What the hell are you doing?
My job!
This is more than personal. Cassie's like a father.
Do you have any idea what
What would your government do to you if they learned you made a
Thinking
second
my head
chip?
may be valuable,
You
but
think I'm
you
going to
want to sit
implant
in
an
a hangar.
untested, possibly defective chip in a live human? No.
Satellite 3, 2, no time. Can't stay here.
Kidnappers are Chinese.
Translation?
Bring the box.
Where'd you learn
Let me be very
Mandarin?
clear with you.
I didn't. I got
You're
an
here
answer
to
that.
keep it
I
safe.
mean, upgrade him. Xiang means box, yes, but 保险 Xiang means
The
safe.
Romans said it's
Being
bad
safe.
luck not to give something to the person who saved your life.
I think it's one you should back cover it.
You think I'm paying you? I saved your life.
I'm
Hello,
bleeding.
Wong Fu. Just a flesh wound. Don't be dramatic.
What the hell are you doing?
My
I have your
job!
friend.
Would this help?
Do you have any idea what would happen if this
Drop
chip
your
ends up in the wrong hands?
Thinking my head may be valuable. I want to sit in a hangar left. What are you talking about? 3 degrees down.
Satellite 3, 2, no time. Can't stay here.
He's reckless, unpredictable. Let me be very clear with you. You're here to keep it
And
safe.
you put a computer in his head.
The
They
Romans
wanted
said
a
it's
robot,
bad
they
luck
could
not
have
to give
built one.
something to the
They wanted
person
a
who saved
human.
your life.
I think 20 got one. Cover it.
You think I'm paying you? I saved
$20,
your
what's
life.
this for?
Well,
I'm
the
bleeding.
next time. Just a flesh wound. Don't be dramatic.
Gabriel, I have your friend.
What would your government do to you if they learned you made a
Would this help?
second chip? Drop your weapon.
Shoot him!
A little to the left.
When he identified the Mexican dude, he knew everything
3
about
degrees
him.
down.
Name,
Now, Doc.
everything. That's the trap wire that they originally engineered to put in the drone
He's reckless,
to track and identify
Unpredictable.
people. Right.
and insubordinate.
And you put a computer in his head. If they wanted a robot, they could have built one. They wanted a human, and they got one.
His brain, 'cause
$20, what's this for?
For the next time.
What would your government do to you if they learned you made a second chip?
it explodes your brain, right? So, yeah, so that's a good movie to see too. To basically show you how this chip in the brain works.
Yeah. So this, this is basically the propaganda of it all, showing you that it's cool. It's it'll be a nice tool to have.
They make
the computer.
sitcoms and so forth to get make it a fantasy world to bring you into. You Americans in the fantasy world, so y'all go with that. That's why y'all dress up as cartoon characters and so forth, and Star Wars characters, and have events and adults.
see it like a virtual evidence.
Now this right here is the Sexy Lens iPod application to see people naked, and it's just showing you the morals of the people and how low the morals of the people has became in this country.